Alright everyone, we're gonna actually take a blast to the past here. Yep, in this episode I'm going to show you how to find each and every one of the remaining 6 sages. So, to find the first one, this has already been covered in episode 76. But you want to make sure you go to the Desert Resort, and then to the Relic Castle. When you get to the bottom floor there, you'll actually find that some sand is piled up, and you can go in that door that you couldn't access earlier. Yeah, now again, I already covered all this in episode 76, so I'm not going to go through everything again, like this guy. If you haven't seen the episode, go ahead and watch it now. It might be good for you. But yeah, you gotta fight this guy, and he can be a little challenging. Arrgh! Yeah, no kidding, right? So he actually has a level 64 crocodile on his team. Yeah, I know, the thing's a monster. Particularly if this is, you know, your first fight with the post-game trainers like it was mine. But anyway, hopefully you can figure out how to take him out. Because then you need to find Ryoku. That's right. Stupid, stupid, stupid me! Plus weak! And did I mention stupid? It all adds up to nincompoop. I love that line. Anyway, let's move about now. I gotta hear it one more time. Stupid, stupid, stupid me! It all adds up to nincompoop. Alright, so, from here, from that guy, you just head south and then west. And then, I'm gonna put this on just because. South and then west, and then south. Not west right now. Nope. You always want to go south as many times as you can until you can only go west. Got it? That's how you get there. Think of it kind of like a V or something, or a U. It kind of looks more like a weird thing, but whatever. Anyway, you'll find Ryoku right here, sitting outside of Volcarona's chambers. He wanted to try catch the Pokemon that lived here and give it to Getsus, but the Shadow Triad said that Getsus ran off somewhere. 7 sages. We're always complete when the 7 of us were together. I don't even know the meaning of those words anymore. Even if we're being used, but the dream is over. Alright, pal, I no longer need this. You gave it to me, but I have no use for it. Yeah, TM4, Calm Mind. Each one of the 7 sages gives you something that'll raise your stats, which is kind of neat. Let's see. What's different is this Relic Castle is the remains of a civilization, and our castle left nothing behind. Here we go. Regarding Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police, and you must satisfy my request for certain information. Understood. We don't know much about Getsus or Lord N. We haven't even figured out if they are father and son. Accept my thanks. Now, Getsus notwithstanding, there yet remains but 5 of the 7 sages still at large. They are thinking upon what topics, they are hoping upon what chances. This is of the utmost urgency. At once, on the way. So, 1 sage down, 5 more to go, because you can't get Getsus. So, we're going to go see one I actually did not show in episode 77, just because it was kind of boring on its own. So, south of Accumula Town, we're going to go back to Route 1, and we're going to surf on the water, across Route 17, and all the way over to Route 18. Again, this is somewhere, you know, if you aren't doing optional stuff, you might not have even visited this place during the actual storyline, because it's pretty out of the way. So, you just kind of want to head on over there. That's why I'm going to show you how to get there from here. So just hop over there. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the Super Rod, too. Why not, right? Just because you can actually catch some kind of interesting things with the Super Rod. And if you fish into kind of the rippling water, you know, that little blue pond thing that shows up every now and then, you can even find some rarer Pokemon there, which is kind of nice. Anyway, here's one Pokemon you wouldn't have been able to catch beforehand. Horsey! Yeah, that's right, it's a Horsey. Cool. So, I don't need to actually catch it, I just wanted to show you. Now that we've done that, let's head on over to, well, let's find that sage guy. So, just need to cross all the grass here. And, he's right down these stairs. Yep, here he is. Right down here. Rude. Smells of the sea here. This place has the same ocean smells where I was born. Getsus wandered the lands of this world all over, collecting knowledge of all kinds while searching for like-minded people. From the moment we met, he understood what I desired, the ability to understand the minds and the needs of others. This is an ability that everyone needs to survive. My Lord N is a kind and excellent person who understands the hearts of Pokemon, but conversely, perhaps this ability to understand the hearts and feelings of people is not developed enough. Poor guy. But even that was part of the perfection of Getsus' plan. When it comes to Getsus, I cannot separate the truth from the lies. See this? I received it from Getsus, but I no longer need it. I hope you can put it to good use. TM32, Double Team, raises your evasion. Cool. Someday, if my Lord N develops the ability to understand the feelings of people as well as Pokemon, I would like us to gather again. More than anything, I want to see N confront Getsus. Ah, and now, about Team Plasma. I am an officer of the International Police, and there are so many things that you must tell me at once. That is what you desire. Many thanks. Now, Getsus notwithstanding, there yet remains but 4 of the 7 sages still at large. What is it they are thinking? What it may be they are hoping. This is the information I have need of. And something else I didn't catch. Oh, well. Anyway, 2 down. Now, we just have a few more to go. So let's head on over to Accumula Town again. Or actually, Striaton City, I'm sorry. Striaton City, because we're going to go back to the Dream Yard. And this is actually something that I cover in depth in episode 77. So I'm just going to kind of give you the rundown here. There's a ton of trainers to fight. They all use, level 60s, mid 60s and stuff. And down here in the bottom right corner, you can find some stairs. Well, these stairs take you to another one of the sages. Who is it? It's Gorm. Boo! Were you surprised? Oh, trainer who destroyed our castle, I was quite surprised by you. If you surprise them, both Pokemon and people leave themselves open. While they're in a state of surprise, they can't use their powers like they normally would. Our intention was to surprise people by making our castle appear and showing off the legendary Pokemon. At that moment, we planned to deeply impress people's hearts with the awesome power of Team Plasma and the brilliance of our new world. Now that I've seen the strength of spirit in you and the gym leaders, I wonder how effective that strategy would have been after all. Maybe that strength of spirit is what we needed to take Pokemon to the next level. I'm sorry to have wasted your time with this silly conversation. Take this with you. Cool. TM75. Swords Dance. Very nice. My Lord N's dream. You're the one who put a stop to that. Please don't ever forget that. Ah, now, about Team Plasma. I'm an officer of the International Police, and there are so many things you must tell me at once. Risharna is said to appear here. Its dreamness makes you see dreams, but they are nothing but illusions. The dreams you realize with your own abilities are the real dreams. Accept my thanks. Now, Getsus notwithstanding, there yet remains but 3 of the 7 stages still at large. What is it they are thinking? What it may be they are hoping. This is the information I pursue. Until we meet again. Oh, that crazy fellow. So, got a few of them now. Let's head back on over to Driftvale City. We're gonna show you where to get the 4th of the 7 stages, at least if you're following my directions here. We're gonna head back on over to the cold storage. And what do we have inside here? Well, we're gonna speed it up just because. Woo! Slip sliding, slip sliding. Alright, make our way on over back to that one container in the way back. And what do we find in here but a shivering sage? So you returned. You're not a trainer. Alright, I've got time enough to satisfy your curiosity. Zinzalin, oh my. Breathing, having a heart that beats. That is simple existence and nothing more for a living being. That may be the definition of living, but I don't think that defines life. Curious you'd find him here, huh? The experiences of joy and suffering are a vital part of being alive. Getsus gave me the sensation of being truly alive. What did he mean to accomplish? That isn't what's important. Being truly alive, huh? Right now I'm shivering. I'm suffering, but I'm alive. Okay. Pokemon and people live by being together and relying on one another. That might be how you feel. If that's so, is it necessary to separate people and Pokemon? By talking to you, I've discovered that there's much I need to think about. I wish I had more to give you in thanks. Here, take this. Wow, isn't that nice, Zinzalin? I wonder if we'll see you again. Let's see. My Lord N said that he wanted Pokemon to make Pokemon perfect, but even if the relationship between Pokemon and people stayed as it is now, Pokemon can aspire to perfection. Indeed, I am an officer of the International Police, and I demand to hear all you know about Team Plasma. It's too cold, and I'm already tired of shivering in here. If you give me some time to think, I'll tell you what I know. So, take me with you. Thanks, many times over. Now, Getsus notwithstanding, there yet remains but 2 of the 7 stages still at large. The thoughts they are contemplating, the hopes they are anticipating. These are what I want to know, until our next meeting. Excellent. So, 2 more left. And we can find one of them hiding in the Chargestone Cave. Yep, so just kind of follow my directions and I'll take you there. So we're gonna speed this up just a little bit. Run, run, run. And we're gonna go down to the basement, the very, very basement of this place. And I found a fighting gem, cool. So push that thing, and right down here, we're gonna find another sage. Bronius, when I saw you in Castelia, I did not care about your existence here in Chargestone Cave. Guess it's tested your ability. Once more, we will test you to learn what it is you are. Team Plasma, come out! Oh snap, they're gonna fight. Bronius of the Seven Sages! I will bring this kid down. Oh snap, we're fighting a brony, yes. So, you actually have to fight 2 Team Plasma grunts before you can even arrest this sage. And, you know, they may be rather tough depending on if you've caught that Volcarona or not. Because, again, they have much higher levels than any of the trainers you're used to fighting before you've beaten the game. So, just kind of keep that in mind and make sure, you know, you have X items if things get rough, or you have healing items. Definitely have healing items. Because things can get rough. Pretty darn rough. And again, this is actually something, you know, this is a current piece of the episode. I'm not going back in time with this or with the cold storage, so this is indeed part 78. And I don't know what on earth I'm gonna do against this Scrafty. It's not good. I'm trying to even think, man. It's tough. It's really defensive, and I know it'll take me out. I'm just gonna try hit it as hard as I can, and we'll see what I can do. Uh-oh, facade. That might do not all that much, actually. Uh-oh! Wow, no focus punch for you, pal. Ha-ha! And I froze it solid. You're so good! Oh, come on. Come on! Well, at least it seems to be spending all its time trying to focus punch me. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna let that happen. Not a chance. Not a chance. Snow White, welcome to level 50. And looks like you're gonna send that Watchhog back. Okay, well fine. We'll take out that little hog thing. Yeah, little stripy eyes. Little angry face. Alright. Okay, one down. Cut me to the bone! Whoa, that's intense. That is intense. This kid is the real thing. Because of you, I'm now X Team Plasma. Being an X doesn't sound cool, does it? How are you going to make it up to me? Oh no, she's an X. That's not good. But is she Team Plasma EX? That is yet to be determined. Wow, she has a Liepard on her team. Liepard EX. Level 62. And that's not going to make any sense unless you play the trading card game, I guess. In the trading card game, there's these Pokemon, and there's like super powerful versions of them, and they're called Pokemon EX. So, that's where the joke was, in case you didn't get it. Otherwise, we could make a Scott Pilgrim reference here, and reference something about 7 evil X's, or whatever, but either way, your cup of tea. Your cup of tea. So, speaking of tea, I've got Wylia here to take out the trash. And I have no clue what that has to do with tea, but darn it, it sounded good. And I'm gonna go with that. So, let's, oh, that's not good. It used amnesia before I psychicked it. Wow, it actually survived. Handily. But that Quick Claw saves me again! Yeah, I love that thing. It's so cheap. It's great. It's cheap in-game. Oh, I got a critical hit. It didn't matter anyway. It's pretty useful in-game. It's cheap if you're using it against other people. I mean, that's just wrong. Come on. Come on. Pokemon should have some skill. There's already so much darn luck in this. You don't need to add more luck to a Quick Claw triggering. It's one of those hacks items, as they're oftentimes called. Not like hacking hacks, but HAX hacks. Which is like insane luck. Or something. So, let's see if we can take this Liepard out. Not too shabby. I gotta survive this next hit. Hopefully I don't get haxed here, but I'm good. Yes. Awesome. Oh yeah, now I get the hacks. Critical hit. Not that it really matters, but, you know, whatever. So, Hope level 52. Nice. Alright, cool. Some cash. An X-Team Plasma member becomes an ordinary Pokemon trainer. This was that moment. The Pokemon of our Team Plasma are also fighting for their trainers. It was so obvious that I overlooked it. Thank you for reminding me of that. Here, I'd like you to take this. TM69 Rock Polish. Pokemon do their best for their trainers even when they are injured. I wonder whether my Lord N understands what that means. Uh-oh. Slicker. On the topic of Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police, so you would be wise to share all you know. Those who left Team Plasma and are behaving with respect and understanding toward Pokemon, them, please forgive. However, those who won't interact with Pokemon in a kind and honest way, even I will never forgive them. Truly, I thank you. Now, Getsus notwithstanding, there yet remains but one of the 7 stages still at large. Their innermost thoughts, their uttermost hopes. These I must and shall discover. Once more, a brief farewell. Well, indeed. So now we're actually skipping ahead to the future here, okay? So I'm going to keep it as non-spoilish as possible, because this will be in a later episode, but I have the footage for it. So you want to go to Route 14, and then you want to climb up a one of the waterfalls. And right by where this Reaper Cloth is, see that waterfall there? Right nearby that I'm totally ignoring because I'm awesome. Yeah, you actually want to go to that waterfall. And there are so many Pokemon here. You want to go to that waterfall and you want to climb it, because that is where you will find the final Sage that you need to catch. That's right, you'll find him up here. Just kind of standing there. It's kind of weird, but he's pretty hidden if you don't know to look up a waterfall. Greetings to you, strong Pokemon trainer who came to Dragon Spiral Tower. Are you not making friends with Zekrom? There's a saying, if somewhere in the world there is someone who understands you, it feels like that person is right beside you, even if you're as far apart as the end of the land and the top of the sky. As my Lord N and his Pokemon understand one another, so too do you and your Pokemon understand one another. Which is my reason for giving you this. TM8, Bulk Up. Cool, bulks me up. The Legend of Unova is about Pokemon and people working together to build a new world. The message is that simple and that strong. If changing the world makes you a hero, anyone can become a hero. As each of us changes what is in our power to change, so the world itself changes. Regarding Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police, and you must supply the information I request. Indeed, I shall. Team Plasma changed me, but it could not change the world. I'm looking forward to seeing how you lot will do. I thank you extremely. Curiously, Devin, there is a topic on which we must speak. A report has reached my ears of someone far from here. Indeed, this someone has spotted a person like N in a dragon Pokemon. I depart to substantiate the substance of this information. Until next time, I say cheers to you. And that's actually it. That's all there is to do. You only get the TMs for that. There's no super awesome bonus. So we will we'll do some more stuff in the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon White Adventure.